And what you got with planet Earth is you had the collision of the moon and the planet Earth, which restarted planet Earth when the solar system was at a cooler temperature. So, that is most likely the answer why there's water and why there's only so much water. See, as other galaxies and other planets have miles and miles and miles of water, planet Earth restarted later in its solar system. So, then the water was not as much. So then there was a possibility for landmass from volcano activity. And you have caves here, and you have heat, the containment of heat, and then you have the coolness of the cave, right? Which is dark. And what do you get from that? You get condensation, which then you get dripping water. So there's your facts, there's your proof right there that planet Earth creates its own water. It's a good possibility that a lot of water probably did come from comets and asteroids, because the same thing happens on comets and asteroids. And that's why they have water and the things they have. When they cool, and then condensation, and then the water froze on the comets and asteroids or whatever, you know. So the timing of the collision of the moon and the earth that then created the what we have today as planet Earth. Would there have been a lot more water? Probably. Would there have been no water? No, there would have been water because of condensation. Would it have been less water, or would it have been more water? I don't know. I don't know that. But I do know that the timing of the collision of planet Earth and the moon was later, so the solar system had time to cool. Then that's why the planet Earth and the containment of heat that it was producing, and then the coldness of outer space, then created the atmosphere of heat and cold, which then you had condensation also creating water. Just like today, it's still doing that. You're still getting water from condensation in caves all over planet Earth, and it's still creating water. And you have the atmosphere of oxygen and everything now that is made of that. So, and there's a lot of other stuff that y'all aren't even explaining this stuff in the videos still, man. You're still making videos but not explaining stuff. It's like you want someone to explain it for you or something, or you're just not explaining it. But you know these answers. You know there's condensation. You know there's water being produced. You know, you know there's other planets that have miles and miles of water, you know. So that right there proves to you that planet Earth makes its own water, and those planets made a lot of water. So obviously, because the same conditions of planet Earth and that planet are not the same. It probably happened in a hotter or cooler, or obviously a difference of how it was created, period. And that's why there's miles and miles and miles of water on those planets. And there's no possibility for volcano activity to create land like there is here because of that. Goodbye.